Welcome to our broadcast of John Glenn as we take it to Eric Stevens as PA announcer. Welcome to Hawks, Falcons volleyball here on Regan's Corner Sports Network. As our John Glenn What's up, Dusty? How's it going? Are you ready for some Falcon volleyball?
Yeah. Good.
as we go into it as South Central coming to town here. Our Falcons are 5-0. Starting play here, Dusty. As it is black out night here in John Glenn and beautiful Walkerton, as I'll be your play-by-play announcer, Josh Regan. I apologize, folks, as it might be a little jumpy here as the broadcast. But we're ready for some John Glenn volleyball here. As number 13 for South Central, Brooks Jones serves. Stevens with the kill to start her off. As Vivian Stevens at the line. And ace back-to-back points for John Glenn. Another ace. As the Falcons showing why they were 5-0. As a 4-0 start here for John Glenn. As Fazhauser very frustrated over in South Central land. As a 5-0.
Yeah, Josh, this is a huge start here for the Falcons as they go 5-0.
Absolutely, Dusty, as Vivian Stevens due for one there after having 4 aces right back to back. As marks. It's only one mark this year, as Sadie graduated last year and the previous year, Olivia, nonetheless. Going into her junior year. As we go back and forth here, as Albright gets the point for the Falcons.
Yeah, I mean, South Central gets a point on the board, but John Glenn trades it right back with one of their own.
Absolutely. As Carly receives it back there. And a block by Albright. You couldn't start any better there, Dusty, from this Falcons team here going against South Central.
Yeah, I mean, just a phenomenal start here for John Glenn, and as I say that, John Glenn going to get another point.
Absolutely. As timeout here Dusty, break it down here. Start sponsored by All-Star Autos.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe...
Welcome back to action here, ladies and gentlemen. As Plaza here at service line. Marks with the dig. Mendenhall trying her best in the kill attempt as it was blocked right back in her dome as we go back here. And right into the net. That's a good save by Stevens. Kill attempt goes awry by South Central as we go back and forth. One heck of a rally. As a communication error by the Satellites allows the kill.
Yeah, Josh, John Glenn getting another point. I mean, South Central just come out slow here in this first set, and they've allowed John Glenn to go up 9.
Absolutely. As Johnson stops the bleeding just for a moment for the Satellites. As Mendenhall with the serve.
South Central able to get a point back, but I mean, 8-point deficit here. I mean, South Central is going to have to string their possessions together in order to get back in this game.
Absolutely, as Davis gets it blocked there. It's Albright. Dusty, if that number 5 for South Central looks familiar, Tatum Wade used to wear that one for the last 4 years, as she is at Aviette Nazareth University at the moment. So, these Satellites, Hope Welsh and Tatum Wade ain't walking through that door anytime soon. As we go.
Yeah, Josh, they're really going to have to rely on the squad that they have here. And, I mean, John Glenn is just putting it to them here on their home field and able to get the ace at that.
Absolutely, as Albright with an ace. From our game last night at Chesterton, this looks like complete domination so far. And that's one of the players that needs to kind of step up for the Satellite squad here to be competitive is Lexi Johnson, the softball commit for Toledo. As Stevens sets up. His point, back-to-back points for the Satellites. As Miller could not get that one to go. As a dig there from John Glenn. Miller with the kill. Excuse me, folks, as we go as a net violation there. Dig by Stevens. Just out of bounds. Back-to-back points for the Satellites as they creep into it.
Yeah, so the Satellites getting a couple possessions going here as they cut it to 7. I mean, but John Glenn, I mean, they seem to have all the momentum in this first set, Josh.
Absolutely. As Miller with a nice little dippy-doo kill on that one as we go. As Carly at the service line. And a kill by South Central. As Janko with the kill on that one as
yeah, South Central able to get another point, able to cut this deficit in half. Yeah, I mean, they can, get some momentum going for themselves, if they're able to, maybe get this point here. But, I mean, with the home crowd on their side, Josh, I mean, John Glenn just such in a power position.
Absolutely, as it is blackout night here at John Glenn, a very great student section. Almost rivals the home that we used to know in Union Mills as we go back and forth here. As we dig. And Welsh. McKenna Welsh with the block on that one as we go. As Davis. Serve. Mendenhall with the dig. Setting up. And too many possessions there as John Glenn gets another point. It's Carl and McCullough to serve. And Welsh with the kill. As a timeout for John Glenn, we'll go into a commercial break. As Welsh at that service line. dig by John Glenn. As Marks with the kill. The dig, set it up by Miller with that kill attempt. We're going back and forth here. One heck of a rally here between South Central and John Glenn. That's Welsh. Stevens coming in with a little touch kill on that one. As Vivian with the right read on that one. As Miller.
Yeah, Josh, and as soon as South Central gets a run going for themselves, John Glenn, I mean, they just answer right back and stretch it back to 5.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, yeah, there's another point there for the Falcons. Up 6. I mean, they are definitely eyeing this first set win.
Absolutely, they are. As Stevens with a dig. Nice dig by Davidson. And Marks puts it away.
Yeah, what a great kill there for the Satellite as they creep within 5. But yeah, I mean, how much closer can they really get? Because John Glenn has really been keeping their grip with South Central. We see it there.
Absolutely. Doesn't Stevens, mind you, somebody kind of from Hebron and Molly Friel with that kind of athleticism?
Yeah, I mean, Molly Friel definitely an all-star in her own right. And, I think John Glenn, my goodness, I mean, some of these players on this squad, right, they're looking really good for this ball club this early in the season.
Absolutely, they are. 5-0 here, ranked top 10 in the state.
Yeah, I mean, and then getting another point here, already up to 21, trying to stretch this lead out to double digits there, Josh.
Absolutely. Guys, this was a big test for the Satellites coming in. We had them at second in our PCC poll behind Couts.
Yeah, I mean, South Central, they're a really good team, in the Porter County Conference, but John Glenn, I mean, they're just a really good squad here, as they're able to get another point that puts them within 2 of taking this first set, Josh.
Absolutely, and they're kind of showing that this is a different class of volleyball here in the Indiana Northern State Conference. Just out of bounds there. As we saw a little bit on Saturday, how dominant John Glenn was. Easy, breezy tournament for him.
Yeah, I mean, you know, and starting the season off 5-0 is not an easy feat to accomplish there, Josh.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, the Falcons, they just really showed a lot of grit and tenacity, you know, this early here in the season.
That's one heck of a rally. On cue there, Dusty, as both teams.
Josh, I mean, it's still alive. They are keeping this alive. My goodness. Put it on a show, man.
As Welsh said, I'm tired of that, with a little bit of a block action on that one.
Yeah, Welsh able to get that point in. Yeah, I mean, you know, that was a good rally, you know, there by both teams. South Central finally coming out on top of that. But, you know, they have a lot more work to do.
Absolutely. Just missing. As John Glenn's faithful wanted a little bit of a hand flexion on that one. Don't disagree. Questionable. Nonetheless, there's an old expression there, Dusty. Ball never lies as we go.
Yeah, that's the thing there, Josh. And I mean, I guess, you know, it was correct in that, right? John Glenn now on match point. I mean, you know, this first set has just been pretty much a beating here there, Josh, for John Glenn. South Central able to get a point back.
Absolutely. Stevens trying her best to hustle that one down, but an ace by Johnson.
Man, yeah, what an effort by that young girl right there, able to try to keep it alive. But I mean, yeah, South Central gets another point. They creep closer here, Josh, and they creep within 6 as we go to timeout.
Absolutely, as they're Dusty. Vivian Stevens hustling there. Almost by that student section, as South Central has looked kind of lagging from their thriller last night, just losing the Couts in 5 sets. Right on that line to end the first set, as we'll go into our break here on Regan's Corner Sports Network, where the athletes come first.
Yeah, Josh, John Glenn able to take set number 1, and not only did they take it, but they took it in convincing fashion. But yeah, we will be right back for set number 2 right after this commercial break.
They say change is coming. We at Rogers Roofing, Siding and Windows have been doing it right for over 40 years. Rogers Roofing, Siding and Windows takes great pride in being a family-owned business since 1968. Rogers Roofing has the product line and expertise to complete your job correctly, on time, and within your budget. You can rest assured that not only will your home look beautiful, but it will likely increase in value. To get more information or to schedule a free estimate, visit us on the web today at rogersroofing.com.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I have received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the
as Stevens at the service line. Dusty, as we welcome back. If you're just tuning in here, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Josh Regan, and my color commentator partner, Dusty Rhodes Carrasco. As Satellites get the first point. And John Glenn bounces right back. A point of their own.
Yeah, South Central starts off the scoring, but I mean, John Glenn really scores right back, and right there, that was just kind of a mental error there for John Glenn, and South Central takes advantage.
Absolutely, as a service error there. Johnson at that line. It seems like when Lexi Johnson's at the line, the Satellites are dangerous as all get out as we go. And Albright says, not in my house, as a little Matumbo wag with that block combo as they'll go. Right back at Welsh as a 2-2. And just missing on a service. As the Satellites 3-2 lead here as Davis, the senior, at the line.
Yeah, Josh, already 2 serving errors here for John Glenn here in this second set. I mean, just not very Falcon-like for them. They do get that point back tied up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they've been complete domination here, and to see those 2 service errors here early, do you think that there's any trouble here for the Falcons here in set number 2?
No. As Trim cannot dig that one out. Do I think it's going to be close in the second set? Yes. South Central has been a great program over the years on the 2A. Going back down to 1A this year. Carly with a kill. Going back fours here, Dusty. Another service mistake there. Leaving the door open for the Satellites as Jones a little premature call on that one as we go back and forth here as Brooklyn unless with an ace. Miller just missing. Trying to get deflection there off of the middle blockers. Smart decision there by Miller, just didn't execute it on that one as we go. That was a good dig there from Stevens. Johnson ready. As the Falcons lost it in the lights. And a much needed timeout there as we go into this commercial break. As Brooklyn Davis at the service line here for the Satellites. And Dave Jones.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, this is just complete turnaround here for South Central here in the second set as they're able to stretch this lead to 5, and who would have thought after that first set?
Absolutely. As the Falcons strike right back there. As Miller at the service line. John Glenn. And Albright with the block. Menhall with the dig. Johnson with a kill attempt. And a point to the Satellites after that. Johnson kill. That was a double pump fault. Miller with the dig. Albright, kill attempt. As the Satellites ready for that one. As a block. Complete swing there, Dusty.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, South Central go up 6 here as, I mean, it just seems like the momentum has flipped, from that first set to the second one. And, this is, kind of looking like it might go 1-1 here, Josh.
Absolutely. Looks like a 5-set game. As the Satellites come back roaring. As Marks at the service line. Just a little too wry there for Albright. If Albright takes a little bit off of that, that's going to be right in that corner. As the Satellites get away with a little bit of a double pump there. Derek. As Johnson cannot read that one as we go. As Vivian Stevens at the service line. Albright with another block. As the Falcons creep a little bit closer to that Satellite lead. And a timeout as Foz Hoser does not like what he sees on the South Central sideline, so he's going to call a timeout. We go into what's your thought process here? Some keys for John Glenn to cut into that lead a little bit more there, Dusty.
Yeah, I mean, South Central, They've started the second set off hot, and I mean, they really haven't looked back. But with John Glenn, they're kind of creeping closer here as they're able to reach double digits and cut this lead to within 6.
Another. As they're going back and forth here. 5-point lead. Make that 4-point. As another ace by Stevens. As a kill by the Satellites, as Lexi Johnson. As Mendenhall, the Liberto. As a point to the Falcons as we go here right off the fingertips of Welsh.
Yeah, Josh, another point there for John Glenn. I mean, they cut this within 4, and I'm not going to say just yet, but South Central may be in trouble.
Maybe.
Yeah, and as I say that, South Central gets a point right back. I mean, it kind of seems like they do have all the momentum, here in this second set. But I mean, it's like John Glenn, they keep cutting into the lead, but South Central, they keep finding answers. They keep answering the bell here, Josh.
Absolutely. We knew coming into the year that South Central was going to go quietly with how great the program's been over the last 5 years. Having numerous head coaches.
Yeah, I mean, when you go through head coaches, and it can be tough for a team. As a point there, you're going to go to John Glenn. They cut it within 3, Josh.
Absolutely.
I mean, it just kind of seems that John Glenn, they're poised to, potentially, just keep creeping into this lead. And as I say that, South Central gets another back, but, John Glenn, they're just not going away.
Absolutely. There. But the announcer's jinx on both you and me have been real here as we complimented Glenn, and then South Central makes a point right back. And Glenn puts it into 3 here.
Yeah, and we go back and forth, but it's going to be about runs here. As John Glenn, they try to get 2 points in a row here. I mean, if they keep trading points here in this second set, it could be brutal here for John Glenn as South Central gets another.
Absolutely, as The hustle from Lexi Johnson allows that point to even happen. It's nice to see an athlete of her quality doing multiple sports. Her volleyball, basketball, and then what she's known for in softball.
Yeah, I mean, definitely an athlete of her caliber, can be the difference, in some of these games as another point there for South Central.
Absolutely. As Jones. Having a rich satellite sports family with the Snyders in our blood as we go back. As a dig. And that phantom block there allows a timeout.
Yeah, Josh, I mean, South Central able to get yet another point, come within 3 of taking this set number 2, but we will be right back after this commercial break.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at Team.
As a quick talk by the satellites. And a net violation as Jones puts it in to the net.
Yeah, it's going to be a net violation there. And that'll keep John Glenn in this set as they creep within 4. But, I mean, they have so much more to do as that point is also going to go to John Glenn. And maybe it's going to go to South Central, actually.
It's going to go South Central as a net violation.
Yeah, South Central now 2 points away from taking the set 2. And now on match point. I mean, it just seems like South Central just really kind of woke up here in this second set. And they've been driving, and that one is going to be the dagger.
Absolutely. As Dusty break it down for set 3.
Yeah, I mean, set 3 should be a good one. We go 1-1. South Central able to bounce back. Let's see if John Glenn can answer the call.
as we're going to get started in the third set pretty soon here, as it is 10 seconds here. As men hall. As the Satellites rally on that one for point number 1.
Yeah, set number 3 starts here between the Falcons and the Satellites. South Central starting off hot again here in the third set, able to get 2 straight. And, it just kind of seems like John Glenn has slowed down here, as of late, Josh.
Absolutely, as Welsh with that kill. And a great answer back by John Glenn. As we're in the crowd for tonight's ball game, if you're just tuning in, I'm your play-by-play announcer, Josh Regan, and with Dusty Carrasco. As Davis with a kill on that one. As too many hits on that position. Violation to John Glenn.
Yeah, Josh, and we go back to that first set where, John Glenn, they just seemed like, maybe they were the better team, but in that second set, South Central took it, and, South Central has started hot again here in set 3.
Absolutely. They need the outside hitters to get going here for John Glenn like they did in the first. Vivian, Carly. You need a little bit of help to Albright there. A little premature call. As Sally's a little confused on the service rotation as we go back. Albright, right in that corner.
Yeah, John Glenn, they're sticking right there with the Satellites here in set number 3 as, we are all even at 1-1 in this matchup. But yeah, at this point in time, it kind of seems like South Central has a little bit more momentum. And as I say that, John Glenn taking that momentum right back.
Absolutely there, Dusty. As just be a jinx towards South Central side. Please. As we go, Albright at the service line. As a dig.
So South Central able to get another point back. They stretch the lead to 2. And but we're still neck and neck here, Josh.
Absolutely, as Stevens puts it in. A little teardrop, a little dipsy-do as we go back here. An ace by Stevens. Bring it in with the Mendoza line as it's even ball game.
Yeah, just a nice ace there for John Glenn. They're able to tie this one up here early in set number 3. And, I mean, you know, this set here can go either way. And that's going to be service error.
Absolutely. As Jones at the service line, Brooklyn. Great save by Davis for the moment as we go. As Makota takes a breather. Service mistake. To a good team like South Central, you can't have too many service mistakes and tell the tale.
Yeah, I mean, you know, those service errors, you know, they can be costly for a team. You know, as South Central gets another point here. I mean, you know, this game, you know, it's been tied a couple times, but South Central, you know, they continue to hold the momentum.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, you think back to that first set, and you know, you just kind of think of the crowd, right, and how electric in here it was. You know, but now, you know, coming to this third set, South Central is kind of feeling, you know, let's say the spirit away from John Glenn and the momentum. They're up 4, you know, here in this third set, Josh.
Absolutely. As Glenn gets back on the board. Marks with a dig. Johnson, attempt. Eleven 9. As Miller. As the pinball machine goes the Falcon way. As Miller puts him. As a tied ball game, as they just missed the mark. And the Falcons take the lead after that double combo block.
And you know, right after tying it up, you know, John Glenn does take the lead, and I mean that crowd is up and roaring once again.
Absolutely.
As we will go into commercial break.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome in back here. Play-by-play announcer Josh Regan with color guy Dusty Rhodes Carrasco as we go back. Johnson a little bit further on that one.
Yeah, just a little too much power on that one. And I mean, after taking the lead, John Glenn has, turned this game right around, taking a 2-point lead.
Absolutely. As we say that, another kill by the Satellites. Albright with the off bounce. Davis. Stevens right there. And a kill.
Yeah, and what a great kill there for John Glenn. Able to get another point here on the board. Although they have a 2-point lead, Josh, I think we're going to have a barn burner here in set 3.
Absolutely. And Stevens putting it down and putting the point up as she's on the board. Yes.
Yeah, but John Glenn may have other plans as stretching this lead now out to 3. South Central really has to stop the bleeding, and they do. Before that one got out of hand.
Absolutely, as Johnson stops it for momentarily here. As John Glenn loses it in the lights for a second, regroups. Davis, a little touch. Plaza sets up. Stevens for another kill.
Yeah, and it's John Glenn, taking this lead back up to 3. It's been a good fought battle between these two squads here in this third set. I think a lot is riding on this third set there, Josh. As I think going up 2-1 is going to be huge in South Central. Not saying die just yet.
Absolutely, as they're hitting where they're not. Kind of like in baseball, that's the key here for volleyball. Hit in open lanes, open spaces. An ace.
Yeah, an ace there, Josh, as South Central cuts it within 1. And it's been on the back of their aces in a couple of these sets.
And Stevens. reception by Carly as we go. There, Dusty. I was about to say you got to keep away from Johnson, but nonetheless, it works too. As we go, 18, 15.
Yeah, that definitely works there, Josh. As I mean, some say, no matter how you you craft it, as long as it's the right result, it's gonna be good for you.
$16-18 here. As McKenna Welsh just a little wide.
Yeah, Josh, and just like that, South Central cuts this lead to within one once again. I mean, but let's just see if they can maybe tie this ball game up, and with that they're not going to be able to. John Glenn goes back up too.
Absolutely. As Stevens, Vivian at the service line. Great dig there. Plaza. As Miller trying to point out as they get the point there.
Yeah, so I mean, John Glenn kind of, keeping an arm's distance between them and the Satellites. As I mean, this might be a little questionable timeout, but it might be something that the South Central coach had seen that they can correct here, Josh.
Absolutely. And we would like to say a big shout out to the John Glenn football team. They'll be broadcasted this Friday on Sports Mishawaka when they take on the Eddies of Edwardsburg, Michigan team. So tune in for that broadcast with Sports Mishawaka. We will be at Wheeler for our telecast of the game of the week with Kankakee Valley versus Wheeler. I'll be on the call with Dusty Rhodes Carrasco. And our two football normal guys will be back with the New Prairie following week. And then the game against Knox. John Glenn, nonetheless, that's the schedule for football coming up.
Yeah, Josh, it should be a good one as, a lot of people are excited for that one. It should be a really good ball game, and just excited to broadcast that one.
Absolutely. A good save by Stevens. As the Satellites come in with one. The Satellite team's very scrappy. as it's a tie ball game.
Yeah, just like that, Josh. South Central, I mean, that was a huge timeout for them. Just able to rattle off 3 straight, tie this ball game up, and my goodness, I said it was going to be a barn burner, a little earlier, and it has, definitely come to the task.
Absolutely. As the Satellites take the lead off of that kill.
Yeah, leading up to the hype, and South Central taking the lead here. That is huge for this Satellite team.
It's a big time kill there from the Satellites. Bouncing back from the first set, with the last 2 being much better and much more competitive. As we go into it. We'll be coming out with our predictions tomorrow morning of the football games within the area. Both South Central and John Glenn will be showcased in our predictions. As a tied ball game. As this might be a 5-set thriller here in Walkerton. As Rhodes at the service line. As John Glenn trying their best to get the ball over that net.
Oh my, and yeah, that one kind of, went back and forth. It was a really good, scrap there between these 2 squads, but South Central able to get the point, and they have rallied all the way back. John Glenn had momentum a lot of this set, but South Central has just stepped on the gas, has completely ripped the momentum here from the Falcons, and they are 2 points away from closing out this set 3.
Absolutely, as they are. South Central is 1.
Yeah, that's going to be another point there for the Satellites, and yeah, that is match point, and that is going to cause a well-needed timeout, here for this Falcon squad.
Absolutely. So, what does the Falcons need to do to tie this one up in this set? Force it to kind of a tiebreaker over time in the sets, you will.
Yeah, it's going to be a little tough, but it's not impossible here. As we saw the South Central team, come back from these 3-4 point deficits and just storm back and take the lead. So it's not impossible, but South Central does have momentum on their side.
And a kill as Trim, no pun intending, as she's trimming that lead down a little bit as we go. As Miller.
Yeah, and to have any chance of coming back in this set, the Falcons are really gonna have to rely on like Vivian Stevens as coming into this game.
As they're in with one.
Point here for John Glenn. They're coming into this matchup with 35 kills. Coming into the season, also the leader in aces there, Josh.
Absolutely. Has Mendenhall with that dig. Davis. As it is a tie ball game. Great dig by Stevens. Marks with a dig. Davis with a kill attempt.
Yeah.
Brad!
Oh my dear God. It seemed like South Central was going to put this away, and John Glenn has completely just kind of came back and snatched this match point away from the satellite.
John Glenn will take the second after that block, saying, not in my house. As we go into the fourth.
That was definitely a huge point there for John Glenn, able to come back here in set number 3 and take it as they take a 2-1 lead in this matchup. We will head to set number 4 as a good one between the Falcons and the Satellites.
They say change is coming. We at Rogers Roofing, Siding and Windows have been doing it right for over 40 years. Rogers Roofing, Siding and Windows takes great pride in being a family-owned business since 1968. Rogers Roofing has the product line and expertise to complete your job correctly, on time, and within your budget. You can rest assured that not only will your home look beautiful, but it will likely increase in value. To get more information or to schedule a free estimate, visit us on the web today at rogersroofing.com.